guys, welcome to today's multi-interval boot camp format workout. It's 23 in 23. A 23-minute workout in 2023 is all you need for total body strength and conditioning. So as I said, today's workout, we just need one moderate dumbbell. Our format is a Tabata circuit, followed by a 3x3 circuit, followed by another Tabata circuit, and we end things with a spicy metabolic 4.5-minute AMRAP where we will be working for 4.5 minutes straight. The only equipment besides that moderate dumbbell that you're going to want is a mat. I suggest having a water bottle close by, and if you enjoy playing music while you work out, go ahead and get your music started. Gather your things and meet me back here. All right, friends, our first Tabata is a squat thruster. So we'll be doing the squat for 8 rounds. We'll be alternating the sides that we thrust the dumbbell on. My beginner friends, you're going to simply rack the dumbbell at your shoulder. The rest of us are going to be doing that thrust using our glute and back strength to extend the dumbbell overhead as we come up out of the squat. I'm going to get the timer started. This is a Tabata round, so we'll be working for 20 seconds on each side. Go ahead and bring those feet hip-width distance apart. Press through the heels. Squeeze your buns and punch that dumbbell up towards the ceiling. Those of you who work out with me often will notice that my 4-legged friend Fiona is not joining me today. Don't despair, she's fine. Kids are home from college, and by kids I mean young adults. Okay, switch sides for the dumbbell, and she finds them far more entertaining than me. So the press up, the thrust, begins as we come up out of the squat. So we're using the strength, the back of our body and our glutes and our legs to help propel that dumbbell up. I like to keep my arm out to the side that isn't holding the dumbbell. And remember, if you find it's too much to press the dumbbell overhead, or if you have any sort of injury where it's not safe for you to press the dumbbell overhead, your customization is to rack the dumbbell at your shoulder, just like this. Whoo, I can feel my heart rate getting elevated even though we're not jumping here. And having just one dumbbell working unilaterally really forces our core to have to work harder here. So total body move, definitely multitasking move, using multiple muscle groups at the same time. Take some deep breaths, and we're off to the races once again. This is actually the first workout I've filmed in the new year. We went away over the holidays, and so I filmed a bunch of classes knowing that we were going to be gone and everybody was going to be home when we got back, and so I'm excited to start filming some classes again and get into a little bit of a routine. I believe that this is interval 6 of our 8 interval Tabata work. I could be wrong. I lose track when I'm talking. Let's take a peek. Yep, one more each side. So in that squat, I like to have my toes pointed out, like 11 and 1, 10 and 2, if you imagine a clock. But you can play around with whatever works for you. Most important is that your knees aren't caving in when you come down into the depth of your squat. So we want to be pressing out against the pinky edge, the long edge, outer edge of both feet. Whoa, heart rate is getting up there. And that is exactly what is supposed to happen in a Tabata circuit. It's only 20 seconds, but we work pedal to the metal in those 20-second periods. All right, that was the end of our first Tabata circuit. Now we have a 30-second break. Well, actually, we're gonna hear a bell, and then we'll have a 30-second break. You grab a sip of water, and I am going to explain our moves in our 3x3 circuit. 3 moves, 45 seconds each, 15 seconds of rest, and we repeat that 3 times. The first move, we're gonna start in a plank. We're gonna come down to a forearm plank, and we're gonna do a pull under with the dumbbell and just continue alternating sides. The second, we're just gonna start there, and then I'm gonna get us moving. Okay, so come into that high plank, elbow to where the palm was, come back up to high plank and pull the dumbbell under, but keep your hips steady so they're not opening side to side as you reach under to pull that dumbbell. And if you find that the up down is too much, you're gonna hold a high plank and you're just going to alternate pulling the dumbbell from side to side. Remember that our legs and our butt are just as responsible in a plank as our arms and our core. So make sure that you're giving the glutes a hug, hugging the muscles of the upper legs to the bones. All right, now we have a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So I'm gonna ground my left leg. I'm gonna hold the dumbbell in my right hand, and it's my right leg that's going to be stepping back. I'm gonna face you and come up and do a hammer curl. If you wanna make this a little bit more difficult, you can curl the dumbbell at the bottom of the lunge. It just increases the instability. Our core has to work. This unilateral work is so good for runners because running is a unilateral activity, meaning we're on one foot at a time. We're working one side of the body at a time. So this unilateral strength training is really important for runners. Okay, same thing, other side. Grounding the right foot. I'm going to be holding the dumbbell in the left hand and stepping the left foot back. Shoulders down and back. We want to stay nice and tall in our spine. And remember, to make it more difficult, you're going to curl at the bottom of the lunge. Pressing through that front heel to stand and focusing on keeping our feet hip width distance apart. Think railroad tracks, not a tightrope. It's already a balancing move. So if we were to step that left foot just directly behind the right, it would, there's a chance we would fall over and our knees might not be very happy with us. Okay, so that was the first round. We're back to that up, down plank pull under. I'm gonna put this dumbbell back here by my right hip, and I'm gonna make my way into that high push-up, high plank top of a push-up position. So keeping the hips squared to the mat is the goal here. And one way to make a more stable base for ourselves in any plank is to step our feet wider. And if you find that you're super stable and you want to challenge yourself, you can bring your feet in together to touch. And remember, if the up-down portion of this move is not right for you, you're going to stay in the high plank and do the pull under. You could also do the pull under from a quadruped position, meaning hands and knees. Okay, reverse lunge, curl. So I'm gonna ground my left foot. I'm gonna step my right foot back, and I'm gonna curl on the right. So curling either as you come up, and that hammer curl is the palm faces in towards the body. If you're feeling extra spicy here, you can do a knee drive with that right knee as you come up, and maybe that right foot never touches the mat in between the lunge and the drive. Certainly wakes things up a little bit more in that left glute. Not gonna lie, definitely feeling it. Okay, you too, fantastic. And whether you're doing the knee drive or not, you're definitely feeling it in that glute. Okay, catch your breath, talking to myself just as much, maybe more, as I am to you guys. All right, standing upright. We're gonna step the left foot back, come up, hammer curl, or step the left foot back, hammer curl at the bottom of the lunge. And if you want to be extra spicy, you can add the knee drive. There's something for everybody here. Plenty of ways to customize any move to suit your own needs. Inhaling as I lower, exhaling as I work. Okay, moving on to round 3, flying right through. I'm gonna start with the dumbbell at my left hip this time. No reason, you can start either side. Coming into either that quadruped position or high plank, top of a push-up, doing the up-down commando portion, and then the pull under. So, anti-rotation work here, meaning that we are, our natural inclination as we pull the dumbbell is to open up to the side, but we are using our core to work against that. And remember that the elbow goes down to where the palm was, and then the palm presses back up where the elbow was. Whew. Check, done. Well, for now. All right, that right side. Step back and hammer curl. I'm going to curl at the bottom, and I'm going to do the knee drive. Remember, your gaze is forward, not down. Hugging this left glute, left hip to keep us steady. We have one more, the other side, and then we move into our third block of work, which is our second Tabata circuit. 2 new moves. They're going to be unilateral in that block as well. All right. You need to set the dumbbell down. Set the dumbbell down. Wow, heart rate is getting up there. Working hard. It's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. It's only 23 minutes. We're not here to play around. Well, hopefully this is like playtime to you, but we're not here to dilly-dally. Did I really just say that? I think I'm aging myself here. Nice deep inhale breath. Blow out the birthday candles with that exhale. Keep your chin parallel to the ground. Shoulders pulling back. Belly button back in and up. One more rep. All right. Okay. So we're going to have 15 seconds. You can grab a sip of water, towel off. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. All right, our final Tabata. We have a lateral lunge with a Mower row on the right. And then we have a lateral lunge with a Mower row on the left. Beginner friends, option rather than the row is just to hold the dumbbell and bring the dumbbell to the opposite foot, okay? So I'm gonna start with that dumbbell in my right hand at the right side of my mat. I'm gonna step my left foot out, and then it's a Mower row. So first thing to think about, starting from the ground up, all 10 toes facing forward. Sitting back into the left heel, left knee is bent, and a hinge at the hip. All right, so move to the left end of your mat, and we're gonna step out to the right with the dumbbell in the left hand. So again, the hinge, the butt goes way back, and the chest comes parallel to the ground. All right, that was our first block. We have 3 more. Dumbbell comes into the left hand, or right hand rather, stepping the left foot out. Definite core work going on here. Stabilize us, keep us from toppling over. Lead with the elbow. All right, step to the left end of your mat. Right foot is going to step out into the lunge. So just like a manual lawnmower, or no, I'm sorry, a gas-powered mower here, where you have to pull that string to get it going. Are those even a thing anymore? All right, we're midway. Growing up, I know my dad always used a manual one. He liked to get his workout in, mowing the lawn. Go figure. Those influences start young, don't they? And even if they didn't, it's always a great time to start. Always a great time to start finding those sneaky or not so sneaky ways to get little extra bits of movement into your day. Mowing the lawn, vacuuming, sweeping, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking your car at the back of the parking lot rather than wasting your time waiting for a spot at the front. Taking 5-10 minute movement breaks throughout your day. All right, last time, final Tabata round. We will see this move again. Left foot steps out, hug the shoulder blade back and around your spine. Lateral movement, so important for all of us. Whether you're a cyclist, a swimmer, a runner, a yogi, lateral movement strengthens all those little stabilizer muscles that are so important to keep us healthy in movement. And they make our brain work. If you're like me and you're not super coordinated, they definitely make your brain exercise. All right, guys, we have a 10-second break and then a 30-second break. And we are going to be doing each of the movements that we did in our workout, 4 reps on repeat for 4.5 minutes. So remember, we start with the squat thruster, each side, the up down plank pull under, the reverse lunge curl, and the lateral lunge mower. I'm going to keep them up here this entire time so you don't have to worry about it. We're on in 5 seconds with those thrusters. Remember, 4 reps, and we work at our own pace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully transfer the dumbbell to the other hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. AMRAP means as many rounds as possible, but working safely. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that transition to the opposite hand is important. 1, I realize I forgot the plank pull under, but that's okay, we'll do it after. 2, 3, 4. All right, coming into our plank pull under. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carefully come back up to stand. Grab the dumbbell. Let's start stepping out to the left for that mower row. 1, 2, and you might be faster than me. 3, 4, and you might be slower than me, and that's fine. I'm not going to count the next round. I just wanted to count this round. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, to the beginning, we have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left, so it took us about a little under 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carefully transition. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stick with doing the lunges and then the pull under. Whoa, lost my balance. Happens to the best of us. Maybe I need to slow down. I need to stay safe. Listen to my own words. All right, up, down, plank, pull under. Carefully come up. Pick up the dumbbell for the lateral lunge mower. Long, straight spine in all of these moves. Engaging the core helps to support the spine. So imagine that as you breathe in, you fill your belly up with air, and as you breathe out, you let the air out with control. That is core engagement. How are we doing on time? Let's see. Oh, 46 seconds left. Let's see what we can get done. Remember, we keep going to the timer. Our heart rate should be up. This should be feeling really difficult. That's the point of an AMRAP. Yes, we're gonna get tired. We're supposed to. Yes, our heart rate's gonna get elevated. It's supposed to. Oh, 10 seconds. I'm gonna finish my lunges.
Activity complete.
Woo! All right, friend, if you're still working and you have a little bit of time and you just want to finish the remainder of whichever round you were on, that's fantastic. I was done. I did about 2 and a third round. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel that beating. It's saying thank you for getting that movement in today. If you also have a little bit of extra time and you're looking for a quick hit cardio finisher, I've linked one right here, and then I've also linked it in the description below, because sometimes I link them and then I notice the card isn't there. So just look in the description below. I hope you can join me on Friday. If not Friday, save the yoga class that's coming out on Friday for another day. It's going to be a super creative strength and flow with stretching, so total package in 30 minutes. I will see you back here soon, friends. Be sure to cool down after you're finished with your workout today. Thank you for joining me.